The brave little tailor, 7 in 1 blow. One summer morning, a tailor sat by his window, diligently sewing. A peasant woman passed by, hawking her wares. Good jam for sale. Good jam. The tailor, feeling peckish, bought 4 ounces, spread it on a slice of bread, and continued his work. But flies, drawn by the sweet, dark jam, swarmed the bread. "Hey, who invited you?" he exclaimed, snatching up a cloth and swatting fiercely. He struck down 7 flies with 1 blow. The tailor was astonished. "The whole town must hear of this," he declared. He cut a sash, stitched the words 7 in 1 blow onto it in large letters, and put it on. He felt his chest swell with pride. "The world is too small for my bravery," he decided. He rummaged through his workshop, finding a piece of old cheese to take as provisions and a bird caught in a bush nearby, which he tucked into his pouch. Then he set out to see the world, for he was sure such a mighty hero was destined for great deeds. The tailor meets the giant. His travels led him to a vast forest, where he encountered a fearsome giant. The giant looked down with contempt. "What are you doing here, Half-Pint?" The tailor puffed out his chest, pointed to his sash, and said, "Read this, if you can. I am a man who struck 7 in 1 blow." The giant, assuming the tailor meant 7 men, was slightly impressed, but wanted to test him. "All right, little man," the giant sneered. "Let's see your strength. Squeeze the water out of this stone." The tailor, quick-witted and ready to deceive, reached into his pouch, pulled out the cheese, and squeezed it until the whey ran out. "There," he said. "How do you like that, brute?" The giant could not believe his eyes, for he could squeeze water from a stone, but not so easily. He picked up a real stone and tried, huffing and groaning, but all he got for his efforts were sore hands. "Now, throw this stone up so high it doesn't come down," challenged the giant. The tailor reached into his pouch, grabbed the little bird, and pretended to throw the stone. The bird, thrilled to be free, soared into the sky and vanished. "There," said the tailor. "It won't be coming down." The giant, now thoroughly frightened by the supposed might of the tailor, who had struck 7 in 1 blow, made a plan to kill the tailor in his sleep. But the tailor, hearing the giant's muttered threats, stayed awake. When the giant crept into the hut and smashed the bed with a mighty club, the tailor was tucked safely in a corner. The giant fled in terror, convinced he was dealing with an invincible man. The tailor, now famous by word of mouth for defeating a giant, continued his journey, sure that even greater kingdoms and deeds awaited him.